Hello everybody, I'm back again with another reaction video and we're starting with a new series and it's going to be reacting to Welcome Home. Now, Welcome Home is an interactive website with a dark story. It has a lot of fun, beautiful, colorful um, art and characters. And the story just keeps you so involved and entertained. And I have been in the fandom since the release for Welcome Home, but I actually did not get to see the second update. And it's been so long since I interacted with the fandom itself. So I thought it would be fun to start this reaction video to a YouTube video based off of it, made by Night Mind. And if you like this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and possibly comment down below what would like me to react to next. Without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Happy cabin fever dreams, everyone. Welcome to spring and a much more cheerful, albeit still wonderfully twisted, season in the Nightmind office. For those of you who know the deal, hey, you know the deal. For those of you who don't, just to give a quick summary. Cabin fever dreams is that strange, lovely headspace when it's warm enough to feel the change and want to get outside already and tell Old Man Winter to pack his shit and leave. But it's not quite ready out there to grab a shovel and start planting. Yeah, you feel the shift, and the cabin fever is real. What can
Yes,
you do with it all pent up? It leaks over into your sleep, it gets in your dreams, and the result is always interesting in the morning.
I like that.
So, in that spirit, I decided we're kicking off with a new creation I really adore that took a lot of dedication, and I think it will take you back to a much happier time,
Oh,
a much
yeah.
happier place, filled with delightful new friends. But before we enter this neighborhood, I've got to share that lately I've been getting more acquainted with my own. And to tell you why, I need a little help from tonight's sponsor, our friends at Raycon.
Oh, Raycon. I've
You know,
heard a lot
isn't it
about
awesome?
Raycon,
Living in a place where winters
but
does
we
get
can
cold
skip
and sunny
this.
nights about
Oh,
tonight's
and now we're
inspiration.
back.
This is a unique form of project. Yeah, go ahead, mark that off on your bingo card, I know. And it requires a unique approach. That's why we're about to go into uncharted waters a little bit here. We're going to get organic and go through it
Okay, I
without my
like
prepared
that.
notes. So for those of you who've always wanted me to give it to you raw, well, this video's for you. I can't precisely remember how I first found out about Welcome Home, and in accordance with the nature of the project, I prefer it that way.
I
But
definitely
what
found
I'll
out
say is that
through TikTok. TikTok was a huge thing that let me get involved with the Welcome Home fandom. And I loved TikTok for it because all the OCs, fan art, deep dives. I've watched a lot of deep dive videos. This is the first time I've watched this one though, so I'm glad we get to experience together.
no better introduction to the experience than its landing page.
Hello, neighbor. Come in.
Hello, neighbor. Come in. It's a cute way to start, isn't it?
It is.
Just the way that the text hangs there for a second and then the rest of it floats on in. It's very inviting.
Love
So, of course,
this.
we click, we come in, and everything sets up
Wally,
very
darling.
nicely. Very animated, very friendly, very delightful.
Very
Welcome home.
demure, if you will.
With a hop, skip, and a jump, you are ushered into the colorful, serendipitous world of Welcome Home. It only takes one stroll down the neighborhood to know this is just the nicest little place you've ever seen. Watch Wally and his colorful array of friendly neighbors learn about the vibrant world around them and take part
Yes,
in
yes.
nonsensical fun. Underneath, we get a little bit more clarification.
You know what?
Welcome to the Welcome
Wait,
Home
wait, wait,
website.
wait, wait, wait. Let me see if there's any. There we go. There we go. Because I know y'all can see the captions better. than the text on the website, and he is reading everything. So
Feel free to explore our humble homepage and learn more about a puppet show now lost to obscurity. Thank you for visiting. So it's a puppet show, and as you can see, taking a look at it, it seems very, very 70s TV inspired.
yes, it
It's
does.
very
Oh my
obvious
god.
to know what the name brand uh, it is most like is, of course, when it comes to puppets, but they all seem to have distinct personality from them, even if you can see the inspiration quite clearly. And I really love that.
Yeah.
That's one of the immediate points that I can give you to observe of inspiration over imitation here. So,
Yeah.
knowing that it
Mhm.
is a
Mhm.
puppet show lost to obscurity, what's Welcome Home? Critically praised and financially successful, Welcome Home dominated its Saturday morning time slot with its colorful cast of puppets, entertaining and addictive stories, and lively sets unlike anything seen before. Surely a spectacle for audiences of all ages.
Oh, I bet.
Welcome Home was an American.
Even though it looks like it's set in like the 70s almost with like the floral arrangement that everything is set around what we see. It gives very like almost what I was used to as a kid. And I was born in late 90s, like early 2000s was really the era of cartoons I was watching. And I was watching a lot of like puppet stuff. Like Sesame Street, that's the first thing I learned how to change the channel to when I was a kid was Sesame Street. And then like the one with the big bear and Barney. Barney was technically like a puppet. Things like that. I grew up on that, so the fact that they use like a puppet show to like get us hooked in. Listen, I was hooked. I was hooked in sinker.
Children's television program created and produced by the Playfellow Workshop, which served as the studio's only production. Okay, horror story hint number one.
Yeah, yeah.
Supposedly, its first episode aired on October 11th, 1969.
Okay,
Horror hint
okay.
number two started in
Yeah.
October and was
Started in October. Anything in like late 1960s, 50s era too. Very horror related. A lot of horror stuff is like based in around those years, 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Especially when you think of, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's 70s, 80s. So it's a good era to place it in for us to understand that there's a horror aspect to this website.
was broadcast onto an unknown channel until its last estimated air date sometime in 1974. So it
Yep,
did run
yep,
for a few
70s.
years at least.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
can see immediately these beautiful illustrations that are coming
They
through.
are pretty.
Welcome Home primarily focused on the neighbors, the show's inhabitants, who were accompanied by a mixture of animated breaks and illustrated storybook
Yeah.
segments. The
Mm-hmm.
setting itself was a colorful and exaggeratedly designed town named Home, with unique elements like a post office and a bodega, as well as brightly colored creatures that lived within it.
Yeah.
Episodes usually began with Wally introducing the focus or theme for the day before coming across other characters who would join him on his escapades until the end of the day, which would
Mm-hmm.
signify the end of the show. The end of the day. Okay, that's the end of the show. So there might be a hint there that they never actually experienced nighttime. All of the characters had
Oh, I never put that together. The fact that they never experienced nighttime. So things can go amiss at night that they wouldn't know about because they're ushered away to go home before nighttime hit. I see. I see. Okay. Okay.
segments that were
Okay.
sprinkled throughout the entirety of the show's run, such as Eddie Deer creating arts and crafts,
Yeah.
Sally Starlet
Mm-hmm.
performing plays,
I
or
love
Wally
Sally.
Darling
Oh my
painting a picture
god.
with the help of other members of the cast.
It's
The
so
viewer was often
cute.
regarded as an additional neighbor, with
Yep.
Wally speaking to them on a regular basis. And now you'll
Mm-hmm.
notice right away we have an anomaly.
Anomaly? Is it the
Wally's
words?
speech
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
did
yeah,
seem out
yeah.
of line with everything else. you can see the original W is there, but this one is fading. There seems to be an inherent error in the page. Underneath this, of course, we
It's
have a
very
slider, and
direct, you
right
know?
away, just immediately, you can see the dedication to this project. This strikes me so immediately. This ad, this retro ad,
Yeah,
that is
yeah, it's
marked up just
amazing.
right, that contains elements of photography, model work, illustration, paper cutouts, and puppetry. All in one.
It's
All in
amazing. It's
one.
truly
That
fantastic.
is extremely impressive.
It's
And the saga goes
dedication,
on.
definitely.
As you can see underneath here, it says restored remnants and reproduced pieces. So these would be a lot of character interactions. Oh, a be right back screen leading off to a commercial break. Okay.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
one of the tie-in products, a storybook. And again, just note
I love
the
that. I'm sorry, I'm
quality,
smiling.
the dedication that it took to produce this physical page with these illustrations,
Yeah.
get a puppet hand, and then actually
Oh,
take the photo.
yeah. I didn't even realize like the puppet hand and then like having to take the photo after. Oh God, the dedication, the dedication. Ah!
Photo.
Sorry, I hit the mic too. My bad.
All these Valentine's cards, like a lot of cartoons used to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, even a Halloween special. You know, I gotta give some love to that.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit.
Okay, that's actually vaguely. You know what I'm feeling from that.
Yeah, it's
That's more
creepy.
leaning into our usual expectations.
Yeah, that was
Of
pretty
course, this is a
creepy.
GIF here that somebody's put together, and so this character, I believe,
On
Wally
the
sleeping on a
cake.
cake. This just keeps going on, which is incredible to me.
Yeah.
They did not create, the creator here, they did not make just a few elements in
Mm-hmm.
order to try and convince you. They just kept making things and put them together in this gallery.
Yeah.
It just keeps going on.
It's really good. Like you said, the dedication. The dedication.
Oh,
Yeah,
Wally's house. Home.
can we notice like how the house looks to the side, looks down, and stares blankly at you, and it looks terrified in each and every one of the it's almost like it doesn't want to look at you, and then when it does look at you, it's scared almost. Maybe that's not what I should be seeing, but that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing, you know?
Blue. Okay, so it seems to be a few different takes on it, but
Yeah.
two of these takes, it seems as if the house is crying.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, they got the streaks at the bottom. Yeah, it looks scared. Yeah.
It's
That's cute.
remarkable alone in a project like this, just to see all the effort that went into
Mhm.
creating what seemed like
Mhm.
different stages of production
Yeah.
in the studio offices.
Mhm.
Because this would be, say, kind of an expression sheet.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of signatures here, you might have noticed. Lower
Oh
corner.
yeah. Oh. Interesting.
And it just keeps going on. Oh, finally we hit an end. But look at it all. It's remarkable,
It's
isn't it?
great. It's
Welcome
fantastic.
Home is believed to have had a 4-year run upon further research before both its abrupt pull from television in 1974 and
Mhm.
complete silence from its entertainment company, the Playfellow Workshop, Welcome Home success seemed to be set in stone amidst other television programs for its usual artistry, captivating stories, remarkable puppetry, and lively characters.
Yeah, and that's another very horror aspect, the fact that it does so well, but then all of a sudden it just disappears. It doesn't exist anymore. And there's really no answer to why, at least that we know. You know what I mean? Like, at least the outside audience knows. But of course, we will know because we're looking into it. So.
For all footage is presumably lost,
Mm-hmm.
including supposed merchandise
Mm-hmm.
advertisements, vinyl
Mm-hmm.
records, and illustrated books depicted in the episodes. However, what has been
However.
revealed has driven us to uncover its whereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
this is where it starts to get into our turf. Read
Yep.
more about our
Yep.
journey and how
Yep. Another horror aspect. Trying to get us to cook basically with like an invitation almost. Like look, take a deeper look for us and figure out what happened. Yeah.
we are uncovering this long forgotten puppet show and our mission at the
Mm-hmm.
Welcome Home Restoration Project About Us
Yep.
page. We'd love to, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Yes, we
again,
would.
notice this. The O is floating out of place,
Oh, yep.
and there is an existing O behind it.
W O.
So we have a W and we have an O. Those seem to be
W
very
O.
purposeful. When I originally found this project, after somebody tossed me the lead,
We
when I
need to remember that. Give me a second. We need to remember that. Um, let's see. See. Um, notepad. Notepad. And let's add another window capture. No. Add existing. Okay. We'll put that down here with this one. And we'll do no. Wait a second. Wait a second. Da 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 ba ma ma da 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 bum da da ba ba ba. Give me 1 second. The notepad don't want to work. Okay. Now you make a new one. Okay. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Oh no, I did a thing again. Okay, so it's not gonna work. That's fine. That's fine. And we'll just close it. We did a thing too. Let me try to fix that real quick. There we go. There we go. Okay. Back
I
to it.
looked through it, I noticed right off the bat that there are certain
W
letters that are
O.
floating around and kind of glitched out.
Yeah.
My thought is that these are going to
Secret
remind me
message.
for something.
Yeah, secret
Maybe a
message.
password page. Maybe a
Yeah.
link. I've tried it a few times, but maybe during this round I can uncover more.
Yeah.
The Welcome Home Restoration Project is a team of anonymous individuals dedicated to compiling, restoring, and archiving what few remnants of Welcome Home has been uncovered. It is
Okay.
through these
Okay.
collective efforts that we will awaken the memory of this lost piece of media. We strive to establish a friendly and open community of friends, family, and fans, just like the colorful and quaint neighbors in our beloved home. Love is clear in the messages of Wally Darling, and is as much of a hallmark to him as his charismatic smile, his chatty
Okay.
disposition,
Yeah.
and his eagerness to understand the world around him. We too hope to spread this feeling of everlasting joy, caring, understanding, and acceptance to all in the hopes that you will join us in our thorough exploration. Together, we will make this house a home.
I love
Visitors may
that.
wonder how we came to uncover such a show. Yes, actually. Where we obtain these works and the efforts taken to restore them to the best of our ability. To that, we are happy to open our front door to you, neighbor.
Thank you.
FAQ, who are you? For personal reason, our small collective at the WHRP team have agreed upon staying anonymous for our own security and safety.
See, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Why won't you let us know who? If you want our help to uncover the truth behind what's happening, why can't we know who you are? You know? That's fishy. That's a little fishy.
Safety. How did you begin your research? To be honest, we were drawn in unexpectedly. All the
Uh-huh.
information found on this website was extracted from documents that had been uncovered in brightly colored envelopes. We are
Oh.
thankful to be the first to jumpstart this journey.
I
What do
see.
the illustrations, writings, and advertisements look like when you receive them? All the paper materials tucked away inside the envelopes we have received are usually crammed together and covered in
Ah,
paint and ink. Despite this,
okay.
volunteers have both restored and recreated most of what was found on the documents. Below is an example of our work as we extract information from the original.
That's crazy because it does look like it, but the fact that that's what caused them to like go on this almost mission to figure out what's going on, I'd be terrified. I'd be like, which friend is fucking with me? Who's fucking with me?
Original document and translate it into a digital state. That is a hell of a recovery act, isn't it?
Yeah.
But also, the original piece in its destroyed state. Immediately, you have alarm bells going off.
Yes, of
Why
course.
did somebody
Yes.
try to destroy this?
Mhm.
Our volunteers have also produced speculative pieces from the information gathered,
Oh,
such
I
as
love
Fred's
that.
spinning head, Eddie's removable hat, and the heart marks on the bottom of Wally's shoes.
That's
We hope more
cute.
fan
That's
interpretations will be able
cute.
to arise just like this. Why did you make this website? So the question seems to be doubled over, but the
Oh,
answer is in turmoil. Let's see the original.
yeah.
I hoped that this website would grab the attention of someone who has seen the show before and could tell us
Okay, yeah,
more about
valid.
it.
Valid.
If this wasn't possible, then we wanted to be the first to showcase this lost piece of media to help spur on the research for its existence. Many of our guest book signatures have talked about seeing this show before, so this is a good sign.
Oh.
It means it is inside of you too, then.
I don't like that. It's inside of you too then. What does that mean? What does that mean? Like the fact that we remember it or like there's like an entity almost that comes with the show, you know?
In the other text, when I unwrapped the first letter, I felt it. I heard it.
Yeah,
Open,
see.
open, open.
Mhm.
I want it out. I'm going to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. I love this kind of approach.
It's great. It truly
And I might get it
is.
in text too. So we'll check for that. What kind of merchandise did Welcome Home have? It's only speculation, but from what we've gathered, there's a possibility that there are vinyl records, children's toys,
I
plethora
think
of other
vinyl
merchandise that
records
can
are
be ordered
so
through various
cool.
magazines. Someone thinks there are patterns to make your own Barnaby. Do you know how many episodes of
Ooh.
Welcome Home there are? Unfortunately, no. We've yet to receive footage from the show, nor a full catalog of all the episodes. We
Understandable.
estimated the last air date for the show was in '74, but only because it is the most recent date listed on a script.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know anyone who worked at the Playfellow Workshop, or are you a former employee? No, and I am not affiliated with the company, but we know of Ronald Dorlane. He must be the creator. We will find the other names too.
Oh.
Are we able
Okay.
to join your team? At the moment, we're not accepting new members. Who is your favorite resident? Everyone on our team has their favorite, but if you ask me, mine is Wally Darling.
Wally
He is the most, as
Darling
he would say.
is the most.
Let's go to the neighborhood.
Yes.
Home is where the heart is, and Welcome Home's residents are the heart of the neighborhood. Even if you don't live there, you're still one of its most important denizens.
Oh,
But
I
don't
love
worry,
that.
with the help of this colorful array of neighbors, it'll feel just like home in no time at all.
Yeah.
I did find out about something, just clicking around originally.
Mm-hmm. Is it the house?
Oh, we have another piece. Look
Oh.
down here.
Oh, okay.
Please note, this information is pulled from remnants found in illustrated pages and old merchandise. Information is subject to change and expand upon discovering new findings. So we have a W, an O, and an X.
X? Okay, I didn't see it
It
because of the
indicates that the house
caption,
is
but
either
okay.
moving, which is adorable, but there's a hidden element
OWX.
here. If you hover
OWX.
over your,
Your.
you get you.
You. Oh,
So even you
interesting.
have a page here.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we have a page. Not only, and they say, like in the beginning, that you are considered a neighbor as well in home. As long as, like, along with the other neighbors and Wally Darling.
When this text is finished typing, it says, Wally is your best friend.
Oh,
And that's it.
thanks,
That's it for
Wally.
you. That's all the information that it has about you.
Okay, Wally is the best friend. Now, is that true? Or is Wally our worst enemy? Is he the evil behind this? Or is it what he's residing in? You know what I mean?
There's nothing else that you can get.
Okay.
Control A just selects the background. So now we have to go back.
Okay.
So, let's explore the neighborhood.
Let's go.
Let's do clockwise and then shoot for center.
Okay. Yeah. Julie.
Undoubtedly the cheeriest neighbor a puppet could ask for. Julie Joyful is Welcome Home's happiest resident.
I love Julie.
Amidst such a rainbow of brightly colored neighbors, that's really saying something. Upbeat, silly, and always ready to play with her friends, there's never a boring day in Welcome Home while she's around. She is Frank's best friend. Now obviously we could go through all of these bit for bit, piece for piece, but let's be honest, we're looking for secrets.
Yeah.
A lot of this will be hardcore TV show lore, which is great in order to actually understand the concept and the characters. But we like to get to the bottom of things sooner rather than later.
Valid.
So
Okay. We love Julie. Sally Queen.
According to an uncovered script, Sally had once been the brightest star in the sky, even more than those that surrounded her. However, looking down at a nearby celestial body from her spot, she knew there were still places she had yet to truly shine and fell from above as a shooting star. Concept artwork revealed that Sally was a live hand puppet, but required an additional hand to help move her head, as it was much larger than other puppets.
Okay.
Notice earlier what we established about the episode seeming to end whenever the day would end. Sally has a night side on her door for her house, but as a star, she only seems to be in a sun shape. Her eyeshadow does seem to indicate nighttime.
Okay, yeah.
So far, there's not a lot of night that we're
Yeah, no. It seems they're not allowed to experience night at all, even with the little hint of starlight. Like, yeah.
Poppy,
another
she made cookies.
Another queen.
Characters. That's cute. Old scripts outlined Poppy had lived with her family in a nest that had been tucked away in a tree hollow deep within the forest, but that she would eventually outgrow to a staggering degree. Eddie, a male
Eddie, I love Eddie.
to establish a post office.
He's a sweetie pie.
Eddie had never stated the correct name of where he came from throughout the show's run. The running joke often had him stating a place that did not exist, followed by an admission to misremembering it as a place he delivered to as opposed to a place he lived. I guess that could be a humor bit, but it is kind of strange, right?
It is strange. He has no regulation, unlike everybody else, of where they at first reside. And then everybody's just like, ha 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 ha. Oh, Eddie, you're so funny. No, that's strange. That's another red flag. That's a red flag.
Howdy, Pillar.
Howdy,
Alright, that's cute.
Yeah,
a
right?
small-time caterpillar who wanted to start his own business.
Mhm.
Howdy's puppet was rotated between a live hand puppet and a walk-around puppet in order to keep him in frame with his fellow
Oh,
residents.
cool, cool.
Barnaby B.
Barnaby.
Beagle.
I love Barnaby.
Barnaby's puppet was rotated between a live hand puppet and a walk-around, typically to keep him in frame with his much shorter neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Frank, smartest neighbor
King.
in Welcome Home,
King.
resident
Love
bookworm with
Frank.
expertise on butterflies. Puppet appeared with a fixed frown on its face, but in
Mhm.
illustrated material, Frank often had more complex expressions. Wally. Wally
Wally
Darling, the
darling.
friendliest neighbor in Welcome Home, perhaps even the best painter, too. With a smile like his, it's hard to disagree. Always eager to make new friends and show them around the neighborhood, Wally's happy to lend a helping hand.
Yeah.
But you knew that already, didn't you?
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Directly talking to us. Okay, okay. All right. Red flag. It seems like we know Wally deeper than what even we know. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Now it's starting to get there.
Mhm. Mhm.
His house is named Home. Home
Home.
is regarded as the ninth neighbor, but seemingly cannot speak, as illustrations show Home speaking only in
Okay. Okay.
onomatopoeias: creak, squeak, bang. Sources say, however, that his puppet's eyes could move through a hand crank on the other side of the prop facing away from the camera. Additionally, its doors, chimney, and windows were supposedly very animated during episodes. It is implied that
So, is there a crank actually there? Is there a crank actually there though? We wouldn't know because it faces away from the camera. So, mm, is the house alive? Is the house alive?
Home is the most lively house within the neighborhood, as none of the other houses seem to
Yeah,
have eyes.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, this is interesting.
Mhm.
Notice now, it's not go back for anything, it's goodbye.
Bye. Yeah, goodbye.
Okay. All
Ha
right.
ha ha ha. I love that.
I'm excited because I finally did just find something. I found
Yeah.
something that I did not find before back when I was first exploring this. And it only took
It's
me
the house,
barely
right?
2 pages to decide, yes, we're covering this, we're exploring this. But I've just found something here through the tab system.
Mhm.
Whenever you're exploring a website that has potential hidden links,
Yeah.
use the tab button to
Okay.
scan
Okay.
through the page
I
and
gotta
it should
remember
highlight
this
and
when I go
swerve.
through. So there's a new update out, like update number 3, and I'm gonna physically go through that myself. This is also like helping me really look, know what to look for when I go to do that myself. So,
Anything that is not obvious. So because I just did that, I found something. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this
okay, okay, bet.
because now I'm excited, and I think we just struck
Some gold.
some good fun reveals.
Yep.
We're gonna get there, but let's keep scanning through. Let's go to news. So this
News.
was on February 25th. We hope everyone in this humble home of ours has had a wonderful month. Love is in the air, so they say, and we have
Love
managed
is
to
in the
uncover additional
air.
cards from what we believe to be a previously sold package of Welcome Home Valentine's Day cards. A
Mm.
few of these cards existed in our gallery prior to this update, such as Julie Joyful, Frank Frankly, and Eddie Deere. But at the time of their
Oh.
restoration, much the package found was soaking wet, so uncovering the entire set had been a dilemma. We assume
Oh.
it must be water damage. However, our restorers have managed to clean up Sally Starlet and Howdy Pillar to what we believe to be their original glory.
Okay,
Hot
good,
dog.
good.
We've also updated our guest book, so if you remember leaving us a kind message, feel free to peruse the gallery of signatures. Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, I remember the signatures are important, and that's why they really hint at you need to go and look at them. More hidden lore, basically hidden lore for us to find out what's going on.
Oh, this is very interesting. The Welcome Home Restoration Project has received so much love and support in the duration of our efforts to recover this lost piece of media. But even better, you believe me. You know it is out there.
Yeah.
With that said,
Mm-hmm.
someone has reached out to us to offer the opportunity to showcase our findings publicly for the world to see in an
Oh,
in-person exhibition.
wow. Okay.
They are regarded as the question answerer, a professional exhibitor and museum curator who believes in our happy home just as
Oh.
much as we do.
Oh.
Together, we will get it out. We will get everything out. You will see as we do, neighbor. Oh no.
Oh.
More information will
Interesting.
arrive as we prepare for this exciting installation. Stay tuned and remember to wait.
So my question is that Wally that's talking to you about it? Or like the other neighbors or even home itself, right? Right? Okay.
Up high.
Remember to wave up high. Home.
In the previous update, seems to be from January 15th, they were also addressing a few setbacks in the coding of the website. A few graphics and text that are askew. Please ignore them and continue to peruse our happy home until we
No,
get everything
you don't
patched up.
ignore them.
Okay. So there's a gallery coming, and that seems like a very bad idea according to the hints that we've gotten
Oh
about this in this
no.
video.
Yeah.
And do you really trust somebody who calls himself the question answerer? Because I really don't.
I wouldn't
Guestbook.
trust it either. Yeah, really look at the
Thank you for
guestbook.
visiting our home. Take your time signing our guestbook and have a wonderful day. Please do not send personal information or messages are screened before they're posted. Your comment. Which is
Do
written
it.
in our guestbook. So what I love about the guestbook, and again, this speaks to the dedication by the creator,
Yeah.
is that you can actually get sketches on some of these comments. Loving comment, heart. A shout out to all other Poppy enjoys of the world, little sketch of Poppy. Honk, Clown Barnaby.
I love that. I love it so much.
And there are some interesting ones, like Scott asking, "Where am I?" and it's just a smile.
And yeah, that's
They
kind
don't
of creepy.
all seem to be plants. I believe that probably some of these are plants in order to add to the vibe
Yeah,
and
some
give you hints,
creepy.
but some of these are very clearly from visitors. And we have signatures from all the characters, it seems, which is
It's
very cute.
pretty. I love it.
Nice. Spread the good word about Welcome Home. Now, interesting thing I noticed right off the bat about this is there's only one you can click.
Oh, I
It's
didn't
this
even know
blue
that.
Barnaby.
Oh.
For some reason, that's clickable. It doesn't lead you anywhere. But Barnaby works.
Oh.
Alright, so now you know where we're at.
Maybe it will be like a in like the second or third update where they'll actually have something involved with that. And that's why there's nothing there yet. And because this is the first original like update. There might have been some stuff added here or there by the time he got this video out because like he said he's gone through it, before. But for the most part this is true to the original first encounterment with the website.
So, the hint was at the front door to Wally's
The house.
place.
Yeah.
Because underneath the door, there's some sort of
The
black
black.
liquid or
Yep.
shadowy kind of thing that's coming out from underneath the door. And if you hover over this section, you do not see my cursor right now because I didn't want it to be an interruption, but if you hover over it, you will get a notification that it leads to a page called So Below.
Oh. Yeah, see. To me, what it looks like is almost like a worshiping stance to home. But it almost looked like home has tears underneath the window, right? Right? So is it in the sense that he's obsessed with home to the point that home is scared and it is all Wally's doing? Or is it home's doing and Wally's scared and trying to do what he needs to do to protect everybody else? Is home doing the protection or is Wally doing the protection? You know what I mean? Let's see what
Now we're
he
starting
thinks.
to get somewhere. Huh. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got Wally in front of one of the moving eyes of home,
Yeah, yeah.
almost worshipping it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
A tab through shows there's nothing I can do here. Let me try something.
Okay.
Because obviously, anybody who knows So Below knows how to answer back. Let me try typing in as above. Damn it.
Oh, damn. Okay, okay. That was
I'm
smart
on the too
though.
far
That was
below.
smart
Okay.
though.
But this is a good technique to get us to spots that we haven't quite seen yet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guest book. Neighborhood. See, it's hard to see sometimes where the tab is bringing me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
valid.
try a control all in here.
Okay. We're not seeing anything yet. We already called that.
So now
Okay.
comes the hard
Okay.
part, because now we're on the hunt.
Yeah.
Things aren't so obvious now. Well, let's see, we have a letter W, mission page, or about us. We have the W, we have the O.
Oh, and then we had X, right?
This is where the underlying story started to seep through the cracks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at
Oh.
that. We are thankful to be the first to jumpstart this journey, but it hurts.
Oh, but it
We're able to see
hurt.
that through Control All or getting it through the
Okay.
highlighting.
Okay. I wonder what
Ow.
hurt.
Does it hurt? Okay.
Oh, okay.
So those who are actually conducting the investigation and creating this site, they seem to be infected with something and it hurts. It hurts
Yeah.
and they want to get it
Okay.
out.
Yeah. Like I said, it's almost like an entity. Entity is involved now. But is it home or is it Wally? That's the big question a lot of people have to ask when it comes to welcome home. So,
Oh,
oh, what do we
the
miss?
numbers are so hard to
To
read.
read.
Sometimes I can't see them.
Oh, okay, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Alright. Let's try tab 3.
Sorry, Jan.
No. Hmm.
Should you put
Oh,
something?
right. That's because I tried that before.
Wally is your best friend. Okay, so we're doing it. Oh,
So that did reward us with something.
nice,
Make
nice.
sure it's delivered.
You daddy.
Okay. Alright, so this is very well formatted, so if anything is askew, it should pop right out, right?
Yeah. Which there was some like creepy ones, like he said
These
about.
pages go deep, by
I
the way.
don't know if it's anything crazy. Oh wait, I forgot the blank ones.
Oh. Well, look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Wally,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're looking for me. Silly, silly. You won't write back.
I'll write back. But Wally, I'll write back to you. Yeah, I'm looking for your ass. I want to figure out what's going on. I'm interested. Oh, that's a lot.
And then it begins. With the legitimate guestbook entries, I guess.
Okay, okay.
So Wally's in here.
Okay.
Wally, or something that is claiming to be Wally, is in
I
here.
feel like it's the house.
Is there something behind there?
But the links did look out of place. Like the L looks out of place. You know? Could the L be another? But that makes no sense. It's
If there's a
W.
format issue there, then I'm not picking it up.
WOXL? That wouldn't make sense. Oh.
The
I think
Y.
that's it. The
The
Y?
Y is out of place.
Is it?
Hot
Okay.
dog. Barnaby is the only clickable one. Barnaby is Wally's best friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Barnaby.
I feel like Barnaby
Is
would
there
be
anything?
in on what's going on a little bit because of them being like besties, you know? I'm sure we'll figure out more with
No,
Barnaby.
a house. Here. No, nothing we can do there. So we have at least a W and O, a Y and X. Were there other letters?
I don't even know what that could possibly spell though.
It seems that's as far as we go here.
Okay. Okay.
Just from what I can understand about what we're capable of doing at this time. Maybe there's something inside. We can't actually look at the page source for hints here, I don't believe, because it is a Wix site. Unless I'm mistaken, there might be elements that you can go ahead and hide in here that just won't be visible unless you examine the page source.
Okay.
That would
Yeah.
be an examination for another day. What I want to show you now, so that you fully understand what's going on here, is take you to the main page that Welcome Home branches off of,
Okay.
clownillustration.com. And you can see right
Oh.
away we have puppets. We have
Yeah.
actual puppets. And if you go to About Welcome Home, as you can see, there's that aesthetic that we're looking for.
Yeah,
There's that dark reveal.
the creepy dark aesthetic with the like the glitchiness and everything like that. It looks very horror-esque, if you know what I mean. Like you can definitely get the vibe that something more is happening.
Hello, my name is Clown. Let me tell you about my project Welcome Home. Welcome Home is a horror project that
Yeah.
focuses on unraveling the mystery surrounding a beloved 70s children's TV show. You are to
Mm-hmm.
accompany a colorful cavalcade of puppets as their beloved neighborhood begins to skew and distort into a nightmarish memory that they can barely recall.
Yeah.
Through illustrated books, recordings, and an array of mold merchandise, you will find what dwells within this colorful home. Beneath its beautiful carpets, behind its gorgeous wallpaper, and deep within its breathing
I
crevices,
love that.
fortunately, you have someone to keep you company and hold your hand as you walk down a path now long forgotten.
Yeah.
And there's a gallery here too.
Oh. Oh God. Okay, question. Yeah. Who's that? Who is that? And who is behind Wally? Is that the entity? Okay. It's for
Hey,
you.
Skidmark gang, what's up?
See, he looks very in charge.
Oh, the as above so from from the Baphomet. Oh,
Oh, see, that makes it look like Wally's not in control of the situation and that it is something else. You know? That's the vibe I get there. And then he looks so creepy there. It's almost like he's possessed. She looks terrified there. Wait a second. No, she looks like terrifying and almost like deadly in that.
So as you can see,
And then who
there's a
is
lot
that?
more to this than what you have seen.
Yeah.
There's a lot more.
Oh, I love the
A lot
little
more. Just in
Kofi
terms of the
box. That's
pieces
so
that
cute.
were made for this, that will eventually come into play,
Mm-hmm.
and elements of the site. And it looks like Clown's friend Fig beta tested the site and did some painting for some of the artwork, so
Okay.
big props to Fig.
Nice, nice.
And then you can jump into Welcome Home.
Let's see if anything I'm missing.
Here.
Okay, valid. Because this is pretty much explaining that it's a horror thing.
There's absolutely more.
Excuse me again. Oh.
And I think it will be delicious and exciting and horrifying.
I agree. I'm so excited.
As far as I can go right now is as far as you have seen.
Okay.
I did make a new discovery with you this time, which was the so below element.
Yeah.
Now we know how to kind of navigate a little bit better. It's always easier to try and use your brain first and really scan things and hunt them out.
Yeah.
Look for clues and visuals that kind of lead you to believe there's something there. But when all of that fails, Control A and tab around.
Control A and tab around. I'll keep that in the alt noggin.
We've seen here.
Yeah.
Not just too many elements on the outside for us to view plainly that show there's more. And my only issue at hand is wondering if I missed anything. I scoured it as much as I could.
I mean, most likely, yeah, we did miss things.
If it's in there and I couldn't find it, I just couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Welcome Home reminds me a lot of the Mossflower Pictures project we covered last year. Except that on the surface, it really is covered in blood and guts. Now I just can't wait to see all the blood and guts. Please.
I'm gonna add that to my list of reactions. Let me see. Moss fire. What was it? Yeah. Moss flower. Moss. Where pictures. Okay. And okay.
Blood and guts. Now I just can't wait to see all the blood and guts.
Yeah, same.
Please direct me to the blood and guts. I'll save this too, and throw a rock where a rock needs throwing.
Okay.
It's really, really refreshing to see someone approach the concept of the kids-friendly mascot character entertainment product and do it with love and actual skill.
Yes.
The heartless garbage that players have to shovel through in the wake of mascot horror and kids media horror flooding the scene. Too much of it is a transparent attempt to get big enough that counterfeiters at the mall rip off their product. Welcome Home gives me life. Welcome Home.
That's exactly.
The darkness and the light, and the way it can be brought to life in front of us.
Yes. Oh my God.
Integrity and do something right that dozens of others around you are doing so annoyingly wrong.
Yeah.
Approaches to expression of a concept that inspired someone. As long as I can actually see in your effort that it's coming from a place of inspiration of the heart and not cartoon dollar signs in your eyes.
King. Yes, exactly.
Within a year, let nobody except the Welcome Homes of the world live and thrive.
Exactly.
The creator did this for the love of the art and the love of its world, and that is what sets him apart. Now, please, Clown, when can we get more? I'm so ready for it. I am so ready for it, and so happy to think about what's on the way. And if you feel the same while watching, go ahead and tell him in the comment section. Please,
Yes, I
let him
will.
know what you think of the
King.
work. If you've enjoyed Welcome Home and want to support Clown,
Oh my god. Well, let's. We want to support Clown.
they have a coffee, which I'll provide a link to in the video description below. Whether it's a tip or a monthly membership gift, I think they deserve the support. It just may
Mm-hmm.
enable them to unveil all the other aspects of Welcome Home they have waiting or need some support to unveil or produce.
That was good. It got me, and it reminded me why I fell so in love with Welcome Home to begin with. I mostly fell in love through like TikTok. I did experience the website myself, but I'm not smart when it comes to this technology stuff. So I did watch a lot of like YouTubers, talk about it and everything like that too. But this watching this is I agree 1,000% with Nightmind about the fact of people just ripping off the same concept over and over and over again. And let me tell you, I mostly play games on this YouTube channel. I mostly post Let's Plays, and I'm getting back into doing the reaction stuff. It's the same concept over and over and over again. And yes, it's fun to play from time to time, but it's so boring story wise. To have something like this that, like he said, has so much life in it, has so much dedication and hard work. It's truly wonderful. And just like he said, if you love Welcome Home as much as I do, please support the creator Clown. I will also leave his Ko-fi in a link down below in the bio, and I will also show a clip here of what his Ko-fi looked like. Thank you guys for listening in, for revisiting the first time we got to see Welcome Home with me again, for falling in love with the fandom with me again. And again, if you like content like this, please like, comment, and possibly even subscribe. It helps out a lot. And, comment below other things that you would like me to react to, especially things like interactive websites. I love things like this. I love horror like this. It's so amazing. And with that being said, I hope you all have a lovely day, night, afternoon, sunrise, and I will see y'all again very soon. Mwah. Bye.